Hey, welcome to Board Game Today. I'm Brett. In my hands is Warhammer 40,000 Imperium number 7. Now, Warhammer 40,000 Imperium is a magazine that comes out generally monthly. There's a kind of batches of issues in a way, and takes you through the hobby of Warhammer 40,000. With issues, you might get figures that you need to put together to build your armies, supplies that you might need, or in this case, paints. As you build your armies, as you get issues, you're building out two forces, either Space Marines or Necrons. Space Marines also have sub-factions of Sisters of Battle and Adeptus Mechanicus. And I myself, I'm a 26-year vet of Warhammer 40,000, and I've really been enjoying this. So I've been kind of intrigued by this particular issue, because it's the first one that is just filled with paints. That's all that's in here. We don't get any figures. We're getting Retributor Armour base paint. There is Corax White base paint. And then finally a Mechanicus standard gray base paint. So each issue kind of takes you through the hobby, and I think it's really, really neat in that it teaches you everything you need to know. There's the kind of the basics of the history, about the figures, the armies, the world. It takes you through the modeling aspects, and then usually it teaches you how to play the game. So I've been really interested in this particular issue because there's no miniatures to take us through playing the game, modeling, or any of that. So I'm kind of wondering how just the paint issue goes over. So let's kind of find out. You know, here we've got some kind of like how to name your characters, which is neat. You know, helps you kind of build out your background of characters. But the how to paint, I think, is going to be really interesting. Is like the issue so far that have come with paint has been one paint. They've taken you through it. So, you know, you start off with the Macrage blue, then it went into Lead Belcher for silver, and now it's taking you through the white. And I'm going to guess this is here we got Corax White, we got the Retributor Armour to add, and you can see how you're slowly adding to the characters and what they look like. To me, that's actually, it's really smart and really cool. I mean, it's again, a step-by-step in how to do everything. And here we actually have a scenario to play out, to take the figures that you've gotten already, learning more about the game, which again is a great way of teaching step-by-step about the game itself. We can see what the next couple issues are bringing. In issue 8, we're getting a Necron Overlord, and then 9 and 10 will build a full unit of Necron Warriors, along with some Scarabs, which is pretty cool. Here we get a HQ unit, now we're getting base units there, slowly building out forces and allowing people to get into the hobby. Now, I myself, I think this has always been a great way to get into the system. I'm describing with every single issue that way. It's a slow, step-by-step dive into everything instead of just, here's your box set, good luck learning the rules, good luck doing the hobbying, good luck learning the painting. It really is taking the various individuals and teaching you everything you kind of need to know about the hobby in digestible chunks, which I think is really, really smart and a fantastic way of going about it. In fact, it kind of reminds me some of the things we were taught to do when working for Games Workshop and how to get new players. There's something about it that it reminds me a lot. So yeah, you know, there's a couple ways to get this. You can go issue by issue, getting it from local stores, or you can subscribe. A subscription, there's a couple options. If you do the subscription, you get cool bonuses. In this case, for this second one, there was clippers, glue, and line remover. There's also kind of like an upgrade where you get other armies that you can then build out different forces and test things out. We got a link underneath this video where you can do that subscription. If you want the latest 40K news, if you want board games, miniature games, card games, role-playing games, check us out every single day at BoardGameToday.com. We're on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Tumblr, Instagram, all at Board Game Today, keeping it nice and consistent. Until next time, keep rolling those dice and get your game on. Hey, thanks for watching Board Game Today. We always appreciate your views and your support, but there are so many ways for you to support our site. Not only can you do it right here on video, but you can go and check us out at BoardGameToday.com, where we have more news, reviews, interviews, everything you could ever want. But since you're here, if you could, you can always give us a like, subscribe, or share our videos or watch something else. Is always much appreciated, and get your game on.